Looking at these clips, what do you notice? What is common between all of them? Do you see yourself represented? Probably not, right? That's because most dominant narratives star straight, cisgendered, attractive, predominantly white lead. That's the problem with these types of movies. They fail to encompass multiple social classes, racial groups, sexual orientations.
As if!
Pay attention to how different genders, sexual orientations, racial groups, and social classes are represented. Or not represented. What do you see? We notice that in many suburban high school films, straight white females are represented as the pinnacle of beauty. For example, in the movie Mean Girls, everyone in school idolizes the plastics, the pretty, perfect girls with the cutest boyfriends who rule the social world. Katie is willing to change her whole persona and damage relationships with those she cares about in order to become just like them. This film teaches us that pretty straight white girls are the norm and that people who do not embody this are weird outcasts. Janice, a girl that dresses in black, oversized clothes and dark makeup, is ostracized and made fun of because people think she's a lesbian.
Girls' pool party, I was like, Janice, I can't invite you because I think you're a lesbian. I mean, I couldn't have a lesbian at my party.
Damon embodies the typical gay best friend with his large and flamboyant personality. His character serves a comedic purpose, sending the message that homosexuality is a funny concept and not something people want. This film teaches us that all you have to do to be happy is be unapologetically yourself. This can be seen through Katie's character, who decides that prom queen and popularity are unimportant and decides to just be her true self. For this, she is rewarded with a drama-free school, great friends, and repaired relations with her loved ones. But only those who fit the ideal version of beauty get to be unapologetically themselves. As we can see, those who are like Janice and Damien are outcasted for it.
You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hairy...
Mean Girls teaches us that all we have to do is be ourselves, but for many, being ourselves is not enough. An example of a film that shows that being yourself isn't always enough is Pariah. This is a counter-narrative film that tells the story of Elite Gay, a middle-class gay teenager of color. She is sure of her sexuality, but tries to suppress this because she knows her mother and father will never approve. They try to fix her by replacing her long shorts with dresses and her girlfriends with guys for her to date. Eventually, Alike decides that she has had enough. She screams that she is a lesbian to her parents, and they respond by asking what is wrong with her. In movies about white suburban characters, when they are expressive individuals, they are accepted by those they care about with love. When Alike is an expressive individual, she is completely rejected by her family. Counter-narrative films like Pariah remind us that the messages sent by suburban high school films are not true for everyone.
As we analyze films from this genre, it becomes clear that they promote a very specific set of values. They teach us that being a teenage girl sucks, but beauty and a boyfriend will make it all better. These narratives are problematic because they fail to acknowledge that these things do not make everyone happy and push girls to pursue them despite wanting something else. They teach us that people who do not want these things are broken. When things are broken, we often fear them. These dominant narratives tell a single story. Chimamanda Adichie says in her TED Talk that the danger of a single story is that it is incomplete. Mean Girls and films similar to it are incomplete. In order to change this, we must advocate for more counter-narrative films like Pariah that teach us that broken is not bad, but rather that broken is freedom.